YouTube, what's up? Kilo, MaddenStudents.com. Bringing you guys the free Joe Gibbs mini scheme gameplay. In this gameplay, you're going to see me using the scheme that I've been presenting in the last few Kilo's Corners episodes. And along with me on the commentary, I have Slimreaper256 from Madden Students.
What it is, y'all.
Alright, Slim. So basically in this commentary right here, we're going to be looking at the gameplay of the free mini scheme that I've been putting up over the last, couple weeks. Did you get a chance to watch any of those videos?
Oh, of course. Is this the one where the dude was telling you he was faking like he knew what you was talking about?
No, that was on an NCAA video where he told me I was a faggot and I didn't know shit about football, blah, 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 and then come to find out he favorited the video. Gotta love people like that. No, this one though, I did have some guy ask me, and I don't know if he was like trying to insinuate that it didn't work online or if he was just genuinely curious, but I mean, I did have a guy ask me if I was going to be, using it online or if it worked online. And, I mean, I'm not currently using it because like I said, this was just something quick I threw together for YouTube.
Yeah.
But I did play, a game with it so that you could see that it does work online. The kid I'm playing actually too, I brought up his EA profile and he's 46-23. So he's got twice as many wins as he does losses, which I would deem to be your average online player.
Yeah. Pretty solid.
Yeah, obviously he's not like a superstar player or anything, but he's a pretty decent player. So we went ahead and we got the game against him, and what I'm noticing so far in this game is that he runs a lot of zero coverage.
Oh, you should score like 100.
He runs a lot of zero coverage, but what I'm noticing is like when I audible into to try to get this play off right here. Actually, this is the dive. I didn't audible the pass. But what I did notice in this game was that Shianko in that spot, when I audible the bunch right freeze, is not fast enough to beat zero coverage or cover one deep. So at some point in this game, I end up manually subbing in Brandon Lloyd to that spot. Mostly because the run game was pretty locked up, because like I said, he was sending, I think right here is where I get mad that Shianko's not fast enough. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a touchdown. He cannot run a buck safety.
So, I basically the run game wasn't working that well because of the fact that he was sending so many people every play. So I decided to throw Brandon Lloyd in because it's not like, I was really getting success running anyway. Might as well have the speed out there to go ahead and beat him deep. This 4th and 9, I decided to go for it. I think this commentary might be slightly off too because the Skype recorder took like 2 seconds to click to recording, so maybe they're not seeing it yet. But that 4th and 9, I decided to go for it, and it paid off for me. Probably risky, but, he went for it on a 4th and long early in the first drive and got it, so I figured it was my turn. And then, we ended up holding them to 3, obviously, which was good. So, have you messed around with anything in Gibbs yet, Slim?
Not much. I saw the videos. I've been trying to, like I said, I've been still trying to get my Philly shit right. But from the videos, like I said, and I trust your work anyway, but from the videos, it looks pretty powerful.
It's definitely fun to run. You get a couple unique formations, and a lot of the receivers from that jumbo wing are unbumpable. So, that's always a good thing. Right there, we hit him with Spider 2 wide banana.
Oh, for sure. The sim play. John Gruden.
AKA play action power O. And then, he comes back out and he's running this Panther heavy shit. Running wraps, and I don't know. I'm not really a big believer in the Panther heavy stuff. I guess, it can be pretty glitchy. But most people that run it online aren't running it right.
Yeah.
Most people online are basically just all about the wrap and, any type of, option type deal.
Yeah.
So, I can deal with that. You know what I mean? It becomes a problem though when people start developing a good pass game out of it. Then it becomes really hard to defend.
Yeah, because you gotta defend the pass and worry about the wrap and all that other shit.
Yeah, exactly. So, thankfully most people don't, really think that far. And, right there he drops the curl in the end zone.
Hey, before we get deep into this, right? You see how you had your base play from the under center?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see any, does that, because of the alignment, give you any type of, indicators whether or not it's man or zone?
Basically the way I read coverage is I pretty much know between two things pre-snap. You know what I mean? It's either cover 2-man under or cover 2, or it's cover 1 or cover 3.
Yeah, I count the safeties like that too.
You know what I mean? And then basically I'll just look at something like I have either a 2-man under or cover 2 read, what I'll do is at the snap of the ball, I'll just glance at the corner, and if he presses and releases, then I know it's cover 2. If he stays with the guy, then I know it's, man. So basically that's how I read coverage this year. I get a good idea of what it is pre-snap, and then I'll just, pick like some sort of indicator on the field post-snap and just, try to get a quick glance to see what it's looking like.
Okay.
I mean, you know how that goes. I mean, even after the fact, it's not guaranteed because of the way coverage can switch up so easily. Which is really why I think it's like important to have like a progressive read system.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you read the play the exact same way every time, regardless of coverage, and then you just throw to the open man. It limits turnovers, in my opinion, because you know what I mean. You're not basing what you're doing off what you think they're doing.
Yeah.
So I mean, it works out good for me. I don't really have too many issues with it. I think the only person that I've really thrown like a million picks against this year so far was Mason.
That's because his user is crazy.
Yeah, he did a lot of deceptive shit too in that game that I played with him. Like he had really good D. I threw quite a few against T-Raw also, but I also got quite a few against T-Raw. So, and I wasn't really getting them against Mason. But those guys are two of the best players I played this year, hands down, Mason and T-Raw. T-Raw's thing was his red zone D. His red zone D is fucking phenomenal.
You need that too, especially the way the game plays this year. Like it seemed like the only help that the defense got was the only help that the defense got was that disguise and shit. You know what I mean? But rather than that, it ain't much.
Right. Here we have Lloyd in for this play out of bunch right freeze. Zero coverage. And
there we go.
Yeah, this time he fell, but this time we at least got the ball off.
Yeah.
In a place where he could catch it. So definitely was successful with the switch there to get the speed on the field.
So that's your thing. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm going to cut you off.
No, that's okay. I was going to say, unfortunately, this game doesn't go the duration. This is a pretty short gameplay. But, I mean, it should be enough to kind of give people the idea on how to run the scheme. And, like I said, against a guy that has twice as many wins as he does losses, it should, give people the what they need as far as knowing that it is effective online. Now, what were you going to say, Slim? I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, is it do you have built-in man switch plays, or just with the motion that does that? I mean, with the motion, you'll get like, it's hard for me to say. I'm asking like, do you have built-in man switch plays for that, rather than like the couple like, cause I saw like with Lloyd when you switch like when you motion him, they put him on the safety, or put the safety on him, and he was able to get behind him. Like, is yours is that more predicated on that, or like you said, you just?
It's really just based on, I went to that play because I knew he was going to be sending a lot of people. So he was going to either be in cover 1 or cover 0. It really didn't have anything to do with like switching man assignments or anything. I definitely do that from other playbooks, but from this playbook, it's really just more straightforward. I have certain setups and the way that I read those plays. And then it just, it just falls into place from there for the most part. And there's a couple plays that are just going to absolutely rape a guy that's playing like heavy blitzing packages.
Yeah.
There's that play from bunch right freeze. There's, the spider 2 wide banana shit. That's going to destroy single coverage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but no, there's really nothing. I don't like intentionally switch assignments.
Oh, okay.
I found it to be kind of inconsistent this year anyway, as far as that goes. You know what I mean? Like, because, a lot of times when you motion, unless they base aligned, they're going to,
switch with it, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and switch off with the guy already. So you can't really get it that way. And, then like with the other plays where, it causes, somebody to drop down and the guy on the other side of the field goes up top or whatever.
Yeah.
Those plays are kind of inconsistent too because they're really formation based. If they're in a DB heavy formation, you're not going to get that switch.
All right. So with this, like what I'm noticing is, well, you're looking like more like 80-20 run again. Is that the MO with this, or can you like get down there and slug it, you know what I mean, and power run with it too? I mean, I just saw you score off of power run, but that was
I would
about.
I would definitely run with it a little more often, but this guy, like I said, was sending so many people it was hard, so I passed a lot.
Yeah.
And as you can see right there, I get the pick, and this is the quit. So this gameplay is actually over with. But thank you for watching, guys. Thank you, Slim, for being here. Make sure you guys check out Slim's YouTube channel, Slimreaper256. Try to link it in the description, and check out www.maddenstudents.com. Thanks, guys. Peace.